銀河鉄道39
Okay, let's read Chapter 2 of Volume 16 of Galaxy Express 39. We'll see the title on the next page. No introductory thing, a little unusual. Zubo. Not quite clear what that's supposed to be. And there we go. Okay, there's the train. And we get our splash page for Chapter 2. Takusan Boshi no Daishucho. Takusan Boshi no Daishucho. This is the great chieftain of many planets. Many planets. So a lot of planets. Again, like great chieftain. The right, cho meaning leader, and the this kanji shu. Don't see that too often. It is not a joyo kanji, but probably gives it a little bit, maybe an older flair, like an old leader type of thing. Anyway, great chieftain of many planets. And we see that there's like something happening all over the train here. These don't sound like good sounds. Bash, bish, ban, bang, dush, ban. Yeah, those don't sound like good sounds. Indeed. So there is Shasho, the conductor. Dare desu ka? Who is it? 列車の中でぶっ放すのは? ぶっ放す. Firing a gun. Letting loose a shell. So who is it inside the train as for the one firing a gun or whatever? So there we go. ここの銃が my gun, ... Oh, his gun isn't there. ... It's Metromena. 交代そうな銃だよね。本当? 交代. So. Oh, this is a exaggerated story. Oh, okay. I think what she means by gotai so, meaning exaggerated story, is it's the gun of like legend, but like of the exaggerated stories. Truly, isn't it? Truly. So remember that Tetsuro's gun is like this. There's only like 4 in the entire universe. So I think that's what she means by gotai so. Anyway, hanase. Give it back. Return. Ara, Tetsuro-san, anata no desu ka? Oh my, Mr. Tetsuro, yours it is? 安全装置をかけておかなかったのがいけないのさ. The safety equipment not having put in place, it cannot go. It's no good. So it's no good that you didn't have the safety equipment in place. There's the gun. Sabiru kara ne, because it's rusted. Sabiru kara ne, migaete oita houga ii yo. Yeah, so because it's rusted, polishing on purpose that direction is good. You should polish it because it's rusty. And she tosses it back to him. Nikutara shinai shina. Nikutarashi. Odious, hateful. Or speaking ironically, darling. So like you're hateful, aren't you? Or like, oh, what a dear you are, aren't you? Ironic. Buttobashite yaro. Butobashite yaro kashiran. Butobashi. Doing the favor of like, I guess like sending you flying, I wonder. Or maybe like, will I not do you the favor of sending you flying? Butobasu. Yeah. Yaremasu ka? Are you able to do it? Yaru ka? I guess like, will I do it? Okay, so this is threatening, right? Like, I wonder if I should send you flying. And she's like, yaremasu, are you able to do it? And then like, will I do it? Doesn't look like he's going to do it. Remember, she is the new waitress on aboard. Yeah. Ma. Now. O futari tomo osaete. The two of you, like, hold it down. Metaru meina. Kisoku ihan desu yo. So Metaru meina, remember that's her name, she's new. It's a violation of the regulations, you know? Ginga Tetsudo Kisoku Daini 0038 条 Jomuin wa midari ni joukyaku no shibutsu ni furete wa narazu. Shikamo fureta baai wa. Okay, so he's quoting the regulations. The Galaxy Railway regulations number 20038, that article or that chapter. As for crew members, midari ni, without authority. Without reason, without authority, customers' private items, shibutsu, like personal belongings, shibutsu. Yeah, private property. As for touching, furete, as for touching the private property of passengers, it will not become. So that will not happen. And what's more, as for the case of being touched, she just starts to walk away and says, "Wakattemasu yo." I know. I understand. Nandeshou ne, ano taido wa. What could it be, I wonder, as for that attitude? How could it be, I wonder, as for that attitude? Title, again, is just kind of like behavior, attitude. Tetsudo clearly not happy. Bishan, that I guess is the door closing. I guess they'll fix the train later. The train gets damaged a lot, and presumably it gets repaired at the next station. There we are. Tetsudo's looking out the window. Doushita no ukanai kao o shite. So what's wrong in doing a not floating face? Doing a not floating face. An expression meaning like your face, you look down. You don't look elated. A floating face would be to be happy. I don't know if we'll see ukanai kao. Yeah, that's not going to come up directly. What would that be under? If it were going to come up at all. Kao o ukabu? No. Kao ga ukabu, probably. Yeah. Well, maybe we can just look at ukabu. Well, I say ukabu, but ukao, uku, to float. Yeah, to be merry, to be cheerful. Your face isn't cheerful, Mary. Konogoro tabi ga omoshiroko nai. Like lately, travel is not fun or not interesting. Or the travel nowadays, the journey nowadays isn't fun, isn't interesting. Metaru Mena no sei desu ka? Is it due to Metal Mena? And sei is usually used in a negative sense. Like, is it because of her? Is it her fault? そうだとしたら、誠に申し訳ありません。If doing that way, in other words, if that's the case, if it's because of Metaru Mena, then frankly, there's no excuse. Moshiwake arimasen is largely idiomatic, but makoto means sort of up in front, to put it frankly, indeed, truly, sincerely, there's no excuse. I'm sorry. 早速、鉄道管理局に報告して全書を Okay, so I guess immediately to the railway administration office, doing reporting of the zensho. And zensho in this case is carefully handling, making use discretion. And he starts to go away. Tetsuro comes in. Iyo, it's fine, it's fine. Like, don't worry about it. Demo na, but, you know. Okay, well, here we are now at dinner, or food. せっかく運んだんだから、しっかり食べなさいよ. So せっかく usually means like at great pains or at long last. Because it arrived, or hakobu, got transported with great pains, like properly eat everything. Please eat everything because it came at like great trouble. You know? 残したら食堂車へ二度と入れませんからね. If do remaining, so I guess if there's any left, I guess not able to enter the dining car a second time, you know? 入れませんからね. Now, I'm not quite clear whether she's saying you won't be able to enter the dining car a second time, or like, I guess maybe the food. It would make more sense if it's like you won't be able to come in, but that's a little bit odd. Anyway, he asks, これも? This too? Which kind of looks like pancakes. So that's right. Musha, kusha. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Hey, Gadologic. Oh, okay, he's full. Moshino. I'm gonna die already. Sugoshino. I'm gonna die very soon. Oh, damn it, this book is falling apart. Oh, R.I.P. book. This is an old book. And it's not surviving well. Tsuki no teisha eki wa takusan boshi. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Takusan boshi. As for the next train stopping station, it is many planets. Takusan boshi. Teisha jikan wa 6時間12分、2分3秒. As for the train stopping time, it's 6 hours, 12 minutes, and 3 seconds. Hey, Alpaca, how's it going? Whoa. Here comes the train. Takusan boshi. I now feel tempted to like look and make sure there's nothing in the dictionary that is going to be like, oh no, takusan boshi means like a candy. No, it isn't. なんか嫌な予感のする星だ. Somehow it's a bad premonition doing planet. So yeah, somehow it's a planet that's giving me a bad feeling, a bad premonition. Train coming in. Not quite the typical bird that we see from Matsumoto with the big wings, but definitely the scrawny neck. He loves his bird with big beaks and scrawny necks. Gakiku gecko, gakiku gecko, gepa goba, gepa boge, gapa hage. This is just the birds chirping. Funny though, right? A, I, U, E, O is the sequence of vowels in Japanese, so it's kind of going through the sequence of the ka or ga, gagi gu gego. Anyway, there the train has arrived at the station. It looks very lush and jungle-like. Shoo. Good, just having dinner. Very nice, very nice. Tetsuro is just finishing his dinner and eating too much. All right. これがホテル? This thing is the hotel. This is the hotel. 何か首長が出てきそうな家だな. Somehow or something, some person of a chieftain seeming to have made it house it is, or no, seeming to come out. 出てきた? Add time. Wait, detekuru? Yeah. Like somehow it seems like a house that a chieftain would come out of, or some sort of chieftain would come out of. Shucho. Kikunimo no otaku ga hotaru nano manete kurasatta no yo. Okay, so this is Chieftain Kikunimo's house. Chieftain Kikunimo's house, a hotel, is a hotel. And like, I guess like did the favor of inviting us, of beckoning us. Yes, that's right. Okay, so this must be Chieftain Kikunimo. This is quite the character here. Kikunimo. Yokoso Geppu. Welcome. I'm going to guess the Geppu is just a sound he makes. Ue. Kita ka? Kono gaki. Yoku kita. Kono gaki. Mama kuso gaki. You came? This brat, you came well, didn't you? This brat, well, you shitty little brat. I always translate kusogaki as shitty brat, but I mean, kuso is not certainly polite. And gaki is not that polite either. Yeah, brat. It's not kodomo. Kodomo would be polite for kids. Brat is definitely a good word for gaki. And adding kuso is, but he's clearly quite jovial, or they are clearly quite jovial. Sakue. Well, eat. Kue. That's an order. Ku is to eat. Kind of a more vulgar term for eat, but kue. And a huge feast. Of course, Tetsuro just stuffed himself on the train, right? So lots of sausages, some seafood, some pineapples, some cheese or cake, maybe. Who knows? A turkey or a large bird. Aw, mazui ka? Is it gross? Like, don't you like it? Iya, mo onaka ga ippai de. No, or well, already or still, my stomach is full. I'm still full. Kono hoshi de meshi kuwanu. それ、失礼に当たる。集長、だんだん怖くなる. And so, on this planet, not eating food, that thing as a rudeness, I guess, ataru, like it is. Yeah, it hits or strikes as a rudeness. I mean, that there's probably some more finessed meaning, but that is what ataru kind of means. It comes across as a rudeness, like if not eating food on this planet, and the captain or the chieftain, meaning himself, little by little will become scary. Gira, and he whips out a sword. Taberakuka? Wait, no. Taberanka? Will you not eat? Taberu yo. I'll eat. Guff. Musha. Chomp, chomp. He's like crying. Practice your katakana and your Japanese English. You ready for this one? Very good. Very good. Very good. Aki. No. Ao. Ukuro. I don't know what I think this is just like wahoo or owl, like a sound. And then this is either like, let's go, or what would ukuru mean? I don't think that's what he means. Yeah. Ukuro. I don't know. He's clearly taking Tetsuro somewhere. Gue. Tetsuro. Shinpai irimasen. Shinpai irimasen. Worry is not necessary. No need to worry. Shokugo no undo ni tsurete ita no desu. After dining, exercise, to that, taking along, that's what it is. So basically taking along for after eating exercise, undo. Wani ene yuku, wani to tawamureru undo ni naru. Okay, so going to the crocodile garden, or the crocodile, like, let's just go with garden, but it's more like park. With the crocodiles, it will become exercise tawamureru. Oh, I guess like it'll be playing, it'll become playful, gambling, amusing exercise with the crocodiles, with the wani. Wani wa iran. So Tetsuro is saying, as for crocodiles, don't need them, not necessary. As for crocodiles, iran, not necessary. Wah! Oteta. I guess that's like dropped. Like, oops, dropped. Oteta. Ue. Zvon. Gachi. I guess that's stuff. Foomp. And cracking. Well, R.I.P. Tetsuro. Okay. Okashi wa ne, Tetsuro ga modaranai wa. It's strange, Tetsuro not coming back. So desu ka? Is that so? Atasha 6時間12分3秒のうちに38回も38回も食事をさせられました。もういけません。Okay, so he says, Me, and you can see buttons popping off of his. You can guess where this is going. Me, within the 6 hours, 12 minutes, and 3 seconds, as many as 38 times was made to eat. 38 times. No longer able to go. Like I can't move anymore, in essence. Ompa, ompa. Shuchou huh? The chieftain. Tetero shinda suman toyu wake. Tetero died. Like it's the reason for saying sorry. Or I guess it's the reason of being sorry. Tetero died. Kawari ni washi ga yuku. In exchange, I will go. Kawari ni, in exchange, like in his place. So, 乗客一人減る困るあたし、あんた寂しい私ゆく That's right, it is that way. 一人減る Oh, I guess like passengers decreasing by one person is in a bad spot. You will be lonely. I will go. Heru meaning to decline. Yeah, so if the passengers went down by one because Tetsuro's dead, and that puts you in a bad spot. So yeah, you'll be lonely. I will go. Tetsuro wa? As for Tetsuro? Achide shinda. Ochite shinda. So over in that direction, over there, he died, dropped and died, or fell and died. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. And apparently she didn't quite catch it when he initially said that Tetsuro had died. Okay, well, here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Apparently they're no longer saying gagi gugeko. Mo ite na so tankopu ga dekita zo. All right. So, ow, what happened or Tanko did like or came out. Tankobu. Tankobu. A bump or lump. Yeah, so a bumper lump has come out. I got a bumper lump on my head. Dameda. Mada onaka ga heranai ya. The first thing he says after that is, it's no good. Still, the stomach is not empty. My stomach's still not empty. Shiku, shiku, shiku. Ooh. Ooh. Shiku, kuku. Kind of hard to tell. Shiku could be like crying. And the ooh could also be sobbing. So this could be like crying. こんな森の中で、yeah, 人の鳴き声、なんか不気味。In the middle of a forest like this, a human's crying voice is somehow creepy or weird. Za, za, za. It's like, I guess, wind rustling in the leaves or something. Coo, coo, coo. Za, za. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Za, za. Lots of weird sounds. It's dark. Tetsuo's confused. And that's the halfway point. That is the halfway point of the chapter. We're going to pause there. This was like a natural break when the story was originally published. So that's why we now get like an intro over there. That would have been the cliffhanger when the story was originally published. Sometimes that's clear. Often it's not. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this was the halfway point. So we're at about 30 minutes. So that's a good pause point. We will continue with us next time and see if Tetsuro is able to get out next time.